Welcome back, everybody. Today we're out here on Little Prairie Lake, or Little Prairie Conservation. Out here doing a little catfishing today. Today is Father's Day. Any of you fathers out there, hope you have yourself a great day. I myself, I went and had brunch with my son. It's a good day. Now I'm down here after about a 3-hour drive, circling back around. Coming out here to Little Prairie Conservation. Try and do a little bit of fishing before I head home. See how it goes for tonight. There are flatheads and channel cat and blue cat, from what I understand, in this lake. So I'm going to be targeted on all three. And yeah, I've got my lines out and we're ready to rock. So stay tuned. Hope we get on some fish tonight. Alright guys, it's about 8 o'clock. All's calm. We only have a couple boats on the water and they're way down there in the cove somewhere. So they won't be coming back until dark. So I'm just trying out this little spot before I head home. I got about an hour drive home and I might even stop somewhere else after that. I'm not sure when the place closes. I think it closes at dark. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll give it a couple hours here anyway. Nice little eater-sized channel cat. Oh yeah, he's a good eater.
Well, like the one we caught last night?
Well, you got a nice little setup over there, don't you? You got a nice little setup. Thank you. Appreciate it. Nothing like a loud diesel truck in your video. So yeah, that was a nice eater-sized catfish. Went ahead and just gave it to these guys on the dock. Pretty good trade for some good information. I'm gonna stick it out here for a little while. See if we can't catch a few more. Got the little prairie lake monster over there.
Yeah, something. Well, I caught one like this last night.
Feel any head shakes on it? That'd be a big old flathead.
It'll try and take me to the mud.
Sounds like a flathead. You guys have a net?
I ain't got surface yet. Still after quite a ways, man.
Well, see, another thing, a lot of people that come out here, they pull in, they dump all their bait, so they chum the waters.
One of my favorite spots.
There you go.
Happy Father's Day, get your stuff.
Every time.
Probably a big old flathead.
That's what I was saying. It was over there. It looked like it was shaking its head. Took my net over. This guy's got a monster on the dock. Anxious to see what he pulls in. I think it's a big old flathead. If it is, I'm probably going to start flathead fishing out here from the kayak. We just had a miss earlier. Let's see what comes next. That was a big miss. Let's try again. Keep dropping. Big old skip or a big old shad head. Nice size blue cat. Alright, that last big blue cat came off a shad head. I thought I had my first flathead there for a second, but it's false alarm. He was just a big-headed male blue cat, real dark. Well, you saw him. But let's get another one. It's probably looking about 11 o'clock. Yep, 11:05.
Right, I want to stand right there from the bank.
We got a miss. You can see right on the headpiece where he just bit down right before the hook.
When she was younger, we went at a little lake in Rolla at Lions Club.
Oh yeah?
And, you know, they've never really been fishing. I had 3 girls, so I told her, I said, I'm gonna teach you how to fish, and I loaded up, and I mean, I threw way out there in the lake. I said, you gotta be patient. She baits up and she throws out, and it goes from here, not even to your light, and it comes back to the shore, and I'm like, Amber, I said, you know what? You just fish away. And then all of a sudden she's sitting there and she's, Dad, I got one. I'm like, no, you're hung up. She pulled in about a 5-pound channel cat. Freaking. She sat there. We went like every day for a week.
Yeah.
That day she caught like 3 or 4 right there off the bank. I was fishing right off the bank and I wasn't catching anything. 3rd day, I finally catch a fish. And I pull it in and I'm looking at it and I go, missing half of its face, you know. One of its eyes is gone. It's got it's ripped. Half of its mouth is gone. And I'm like, hey, I caught one. And she goes, that's really sad, Dad. And I go, what? And she goes, you had to catch a handicap fish. Are you kidding me?
I tell you what, man, it only takes a kid about one time to catch that fish, and they're hooked for life, you know.
Well, you know, like I said, every year we come out here for Father's Day.
She
cool. Trumps me, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we were bringing my dad out here. We didn't get to bring him this year. He passed in September.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
He was 93. He would have been 93 in June.
He was a good full life, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. So,
yeah,
and he loved fishing with her. He absolutely loved fishing with her.
My old man, he's 81. I hope he makes it to 82, but he's getting pretty rough, you know. I was pretty impressed in making it this far, really.
Well, he died September 3rd, and September 2nd, I was up late with him watching a Cardinal game, and I think they were losing, bottom of the ninth, and I forgot who it was. They hit a 3-run blast to win a game, and he was just, yeah. Next morning, you know, he slept in, and I went in to wake him up because it was, you know, I had to get him his breakfast and all that stuff so we could go to the doctor. And he didn't wake up well, so he had a stroke overnight. But he went out on the highest note he could have possibly went out on, you know.
For sure.
And we got to bring him home. You know, he got to come back to the house before he died. So he didn't have to die in a hospital.
Yeah, that's probably the last thing you want to do is die in a hospital.
Yeah. Well, we lost my mom 2 years ago, back in May, or well, April. She would have been 91. So.
Well, we both lived some pretty good years then.
Well, they lived with me like the last year and a half, 2 years. So.
Oh, that's not too bad, really.
Had them with me, you know, till the end.
Yeah.
My wife always said everything happens for a reason. I guess that's why I wasn't working at the time. Well, I'm still not working, but kind of semi-retired.
Yeah.
I call it repurposed because I'm not really retired.
Repurposed, that's a good way to call it.
Well, we just more or less inherited 100 acres.
Yeah.
So, from my in-laws.
So that keeps you busy.
And I'm cutting the fields off right now with walk behind brush off.
We got rebated. This bite slowed down quite a bit. It is 1:45 a.m. But I just freshened the baits up. We're going to give it a little bit more time, see if we can get a 3 a.m. bite possible. We might hang out here. We might hang out for a little while longer at least. Yep, was caught sleeping on that one. And once again, dropped by the time I got there.
Well, you have a good one. Good luck to you.
Hopefully that was a flathead. Well, it's approaching 3 a.m. All in all, it's been a really good night. Even though the bite has quit. Had quite a bit of bites tonight. I just had a lot of problems with the fish running, and by the time I get to it, they're dropping the bait, or they're not getting all the bait in their mouth, or just kind of your normal little things you got to deal with. But on a positive note, we came away with 2 fish tonight. One eater-sized channel cat and one decent-sized male blue cat. It was looking all beat up and looking like it just came off the nest. Ended up giving these 2 fish away to these guys that looked like they appreciated the fact that they got the fish to take home and eat. Normally I would throw my fish back, but these were eater quality fish, so I decided to go ahead and give it to these people to be nice. In return, I got some pretty decent and solid information on the lake, being the fact that they do frequent the lake here quite a bit and catch quite a bit of fish from here. So all in all, it was a pretty good trade out. Got some, good info for the next time I come back through here, and probably will put in my kayak for this next trip. So try and locate some of these flathead. I watched this guy battle what appeared to me to be a flathead, and he battled it on a medium action rod with an open face reel. So I mean, he he had his work cut out for him. Probably fought that fish for 30 to 35 minutes. Ended up breaking it off. So but I watched as this fish was doing head shakes on. You could watch that rod just go nuts. So I have no doubt it was a flathead, and I will be back for them. On that note, guys, I appreciate you watching. Join me again next time, right here on That Fishing Channel.